Have you ever had a day where you felt completely out of sync? A day where your intentions and reality just refused to align? You want to be productive, but you're met with distraction. You seek connection, but conversations feel hollow. It's a feeling of profound dissonance, as if you are a single instrument playing a beautiful note, but the rest of the orchestra is playing in a different key entirely. What if I told you that this feeling isn't just in your head? What if it's a symptom of a much deeper disconnection? A disconnection from the fundamental nature of reality itself. For centuries, we've been told a story of separation, that you are here and the rest of the universe is out there, that your mind is a private theater locked inside your skull, that reality is a collection of separate, disconnected objects moving through empty space. But science, at its most profound and mysterious edge, has discovered that this story is an illusion. There is a principle so strange and so powerful that Einstein himself called it spooky action at a distance. It proves that at the deepest level of existence, everything is inseparably linked. This principle is called quantum entanglement. And when you don't just understand this principle, but learn to consciously master it, your subconscious mind, the silent architect of your life, awakens. It stops being a prisoner of old programming and becomes a master weaver of reality. Your hidden energy isn't just unlocked, it is unleashed. What you are about to discover isn't just a new way of thinking, it is a blueprint for becoming a conscious creator of your own universe.
To understand the power you hold, we must first journey into the quantum realm. Forget everything you think you know about cause and effect, time and space. Here, the rules are different. The most famous discovery in this realm is quantum entanglement. When two particles, like electrons, become entangled, they share a single, unified identity. They are no longer two separate things. They are two aspects of one thing. Think of it not as two connected particles, but as two doors that lead into the same room. What happens at one door is instantly known at the other because they both open into the same unified space. In 1982, physicist Alain Aspect performed an experiment that shattered our classical view of the universe forever. He proved that this connection was real and instantaneous. By measuring a property of one entangled particle, the state of its distant twin would instantly change to match. This communication happens faster than the speed of light. In fact, it doesn't travel at all. It simply is. Because at some fundamental level, there is no distance between them to travel. Now this is where it leaves the laboratory and enters your life. For decades, this phenomenon was thought to be confined to the microscopic world. But what is the universe made of? It's made of these very particles. Your body, your brain, the air you breathe, the stars in the sky. It is all woven from this quantum fabric. The twist is this: entanglement is not just for particles. Consciousness itself, the very force of your awareness, operates on this principle. Your thoughts are not just isolated sparks in your brain. They are quantum events. Your emotions are not just chemical reactions. They are vibrational signatures that ripple through this interconnected field. When you hold a powerful intention, when you feel a deep emotion, you are not just thinking or feeling about something. You are creating a state of entanglement between your consciousness and the potential reality you are focused on. You are creating a link, a shimmering thread between your inner world and its physical manifestation in the outer world. Your mind is creating a resonance, and the universe, by its very nature, has no choice but to respond to that resonance. The question isn't if your mind is influencing reality. The only question is whether you are doing it consciously or unconsciously. And for most of us, for most of our lives, the process has been entirely unconscious.
If we are all fundamentally connected to this universal field, born with the innate ability to influence it, then why does life so often feel like a struggle? Why do we feel so separate, so powerless? The answer isn't a personal failure. It is a collective, evolutionary forgetting. For millennia, for humanity to survive on this planet, our nervous systems had to evolve a powerful survival mechanism: focus. We had to focus on the lion at the edge of the savannah, not the quantum field. We had to focus on the harvest, on building shelters, on the tangible, physical world of survival. Our brains became brilliant instruments of separation. They created a powerful illusion called the ego, a sense of a separate me inside a body, distinct from the world out there. This was not a mistake. It was a necessary tool for navigating a physical environment. We mastered the world of objects, of cause and effect, of linear time. In doing so, we became masters of the material world. But this mastery came at a price. In focusing so intensely on the physical, we collectively forgot our quantum nature. We turned down the volume on our connection to the unified field so we could hear the rustle in the bushes more clearly. We forgot we were the ocean because we were so busy learning how to be a very effective wave. This programming is now the default setting for humanity. It is passed down not just through the beliefs our parents teach us. Money is hard to get, life is a struggle, but through the very structure of our society, our education systems, our economic models, our media, they all reinforce the illusion of separation and limitation. They are all built upon the old story. And so we live our lives with a kind of spiritual amnesia. We feel a deep homesickness for a unity we can't name. We have a phantom limb, a sense of a power we once had but can no longer feel. This is the root of our struggle. We are trying to solve quantum problems with classical tools. We are trying to build a life of joy and freedom using a subconscious that is still running the survival software
of separation, but a new era is dawning, an era where humanity is waking up, remembering what it has forgotten. Your journey is part of this great remembering.
Let's move beyond the old metaphor of the subconscious as a simple radio antenna, passively picking up frequencies. It is far more active, far more powerful than that. Your subconscious mind is the quantum weaver. It is the master artisan that takes the raw, infinite potential of the quantum field and weaves it into the finished fabric of your experienced reality. Every belief you hold is a pattern it uses. Every assumption you make is a color of thread. Every deep-seated emotion is the tension it holds on the loom. Think about it. A belief is not just an idea. A belief is a command given to your energy system. When you hold a belief like, "I am not worthy of love," your subconscious, the loyal weaver, takes that command literally. It begins to diligently weave a reality that matches. It uses the dark threads of rejection. It creates patterns of self-sabotage in relationships. It weaves encounters with people who will mirror that belief back to you. The tapestry becomes a masterpiece of unworthiness. Conversely, if your subconscious holds the pattern, "I am a magnet for creative opportunities," it will use the golden threads of synchronicity. It will weave a reality where you are in the right place at the right time. It will subtly guide your attention to notice an article, to talk to a stranger, to have a sudden insight. It weaves a tapestry of flow and fortune. The problem is that the weaver was taught its craft in your first 7 years of life, when your brain was in a state of hypnotic trance, absorbing every pattern from your environment without question. It learned to weave with the threads it was given. This is why conscious effort so often fails. You, the conscious mind, can stand before the tapestry of your life and shout, "I want more abundance." But the quantum weaver, deep in the engine room of your being, just keeps weaving with the old threads of scarcity it was taught, because that is the only pattern it knows. Your conscious desire is a whisper against the thunderous rhythm of the loom. To change your life, you cannot simply shout at the tapestry. You must go to the weaver. You must take its hands, thank it for its tireless work, and gently, lovingly teach it a new pattern. You must give it new threads. This is not a battle against your subconscious. It is an initiation, an alignment. It is the process of consciously activating your hidden energy.
This is the heart of the journey. Reprogramming the weaver is not a single act, but a sacred 3-stage process. It requires awareness, intention, and embodiment. Before you can change the pattern, you must see it clearly. You must become the non-judgmental witness of your own inner world. For 1 week, carry a journal or use a note app on your phone and become a detective of your own energy. Your mission is to identify the primary threads the weaver is using. Ask yourself, when I think about money, what is the first feeling that arises? Is it tightness, fear, anxiety? That is the thread. Write it down. Scarcity thread. When I think about my goals, does a voice whisper, "Who are you to do that?" Or "It's too difficult"?
That is the thread. Write it down. Unworthiness thread. When a new opportunity appears, is your first instinct to find the potential problem? Doubt thread. Do not judge these findings. Do not resist them. Simply observe. By witnessing these patterns without judgment, you are doing something profound. You are separating your consciousness from the program. You are no longer in the pattern. You are the one watching the pattern. This simple act of awareness begins to loosen the tension on the loom, preparing the threads to be changed.
Now that you have identified the old threads, it is time to introduce new ones. This is the act of conscious entanglement. Here we will use a powerful technique that goes beyond simple visualization. We will entangle with the version of you that already exists in the reality you desire. In the infinite quantum field, every potential reality already exists. This means there is a version of you, your quantum self, who is already living your desired life. They are already confident, abundant, and fulfilled. They are not someone you have to become. They are someone you have to remember and sync up with. Here is the practice. 1. Enter the state. Find a quiet space. Close your eyes. Take several deep breaths, breathing out the day's stress. Enter a state of relaxation. This shifts your brainwaves into the receptive alpha and theta states, the realm of the subconscious weaver. 2. Call in your quantum self. In your mind's eye, visualize a door of light appearing before you. This is the doorway to your desired reality. See your quantum self, you who has already achieved your goal, step through it. See them radiant, calm, and powerful. 3. Feel, don't just see. This is the critical step. Do not just watch this version of you. Feel what they are feeling. How does their body feel? Is it relaxed, energized, or light? Feel that in your own body now. What emotion is dominating their being? Is it profound peace, unshakable gratitude, or exuberant joy? Breathe that emotion into your own heart. Generate the feeling first. The feeling is the vibrational signature, the language the universe understands. 4. The entanglement merge. Now visualize your quantum self walking towards you and merging with your physical body. As they merge, feel that high-frequency energy, that peace, that gratitude, that joy, flooding every cell of your being. You are not faking it till you make it. You are entangling your current consciousness with the consciousness of your future realized self. You are syncing your vibration to a reality that already exists. Hold this feeling as long as you can, 5, 10, 15 minutes. When you emerge, the weaver within has been given a new, powerful thread. It has felt the pattern of the new reality. Energy is not passive. A new vibration, if not supported by action, will dissipate. The final stage is to become the walker. You must act in alignment with the new frequency you have cultivated. Your actions are the proof you send to the universe and to your own subconscious that the change is real. If you entangled with the feeling of abundance, do not spend the rest of the day complaining about prices.
Perhaps you leave a slightly larger tip, or you buy the better quality coffee, not from a place of recklessness, but from a place of acting as if you are already supported. If you entangled with the feeling of confidence, do not shy away from speaking up in a meeting. Act from that new state of being. Each aligned action is like a knot that secures the new golden thread in the tapestry. It tells the weaver, yes, this is who we are now. Keep weaving this. This creates a powerful feedback loop. Your inner state influences your outer actions, and your outer actions reinforce your inner state, solidifying your new reality.
There is a critical stage on this journey that causes many people to give up. It is the moment you commit to your new reality, and suddenly, everything seems to get worse. You decide to cultivate abundance, and an unexpected bill arrives. You decide to cultivate love, and you have an argument with your partner. Most people see this as a sign of failure. They think, see, it's not working. They immediately drop the new frequency and revert to the old patterns of fear and frustration. This is a profound misunderstanding of how energy works. This is not the universe testing you in a punitive way. This is reality's inertia. Your old reality was a massive, heavy, energetic structure. It has momentum. When you introduce a powerful new vibration, you create a kind of friction. The old energy doesn't just vanish, its momentum pushes back. It's like turning a giant ship. It resists the turn at first. These challenges are not a sign you are failing. They are a sign you are succeeding. They are proof that your new energy is powerful enough to create friction with the old. The question the universe is asking is not, are you worthy, but are you certain? When the unexpected bill arrives, can you hold the frequency of abundance anyway? Can you handle it with calm assurance, trusting that the solution is on its way, thereby reinforcing your new vibration? When the argument happens, can you respond with conscious love instead of reactive anger? Every time you meet this friction with the calm certainty of your new reality, you dissolve a piece of the old inertia. You are demonstrating through your response which reality you are now choosing to inhabit. See these moments not as tests, but as opportunities. They are the final storms you must sail through before you reach the clear, open waters of your new life. Persist, and the inertia will fade. The old winds will die down, and the new winds will catch your sails.
We have journeyed through the quantum realm, uncovered the secrets of the subconscious weaver, and navigated the path of activation. The final key, the ultimate mastery, lies in one beautiful paradox: effortless certainty. After you have done the work, after you have witnessed, woven, and walked in your new reality, you must let go. You must surrender the how and the when to the infinite intelligence of the universe. To constantly check if it's working is to vibrate at the frequency of doubt, introducing the old, tangled threads back into the loom. The ultimate state is not one of desperate wanting, but of profound knowing. It is a quiet, calm, unshakable faith. It is the feeling of having already received the gift long before it appears in your hands. You place your order with the universe, and you trust that the master chef is preparing it in the most perfect way. You are not a struggling magician trying to bend reality to your will. You are a musician in a cosmic symphony, and you have finally found your note. Your job is simply to play it beautifully and consistently. Trust that the conductor knows the grand composition. The power was never outside of you. It wasn't hidden in a secret book or a distant star. It has always been right there in the silent, rhythmic work of the weaver, waiting for you, the conscious mind, to come home and give it a new song to create. Your transformation is not just possible. If you choose it, it is inevitable.